Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. Welcome to my beach room. Welcome to class. We are on day 10 of our Juicy Detox. I'm doing 100% fruit juice. How are you guys doing? Are you doing a good job? Are you on day 10 with us? Are you doing this? Oh my goodness, whether you're just juicing or you are having juice and raw food or juice during the day and a cooked meal in the evening, whatever you're doing. Welcome to your juicy cleanse. Welcome to day 10. I am feeling good. Oh my goodness. I'm not saying it has not been without challenges, and I want to invite anybody who is having a few struggles here or there. Let me know what you're working on. Let's talk about it together. Drop a comment, ask your detox questions. We are going to be doing this together. I'm Berns. Did I say this already? Hi, I'm Berns. Bouncing with Berns today. I'm your Dr. Morse certified detox specialist, and I'm here to help make your detox journey much easier as we do this together in a community. So welcome, everybody. If you are just tuning in for the first time, make sure to drop a comment because I love new students in the class. Or if you've been here before and you've watched the class and you've never commented, oh my goodness, today's a perfect day. I have my bell. It's right here. Look. Come, let me ring the bell for you. I ring my bell like crazy for all of my new students, for things that we are celebrating. Yes. Come let me know that you are here. While I'm waiting for you guys to tune in here, I'm going to just pull this up on my Facebook, on my iPad over here. I've got my little iPad. You guys know my love of the technology, right? I'm going to just share this out to our Juicy group here, the Real Juicy Detox. Let's get bouncing. Let's get bouncing. Hey, raw vegan niece. I'm still hanging on. Niece, you're doing a beautiful job. Good morning. I'm still hanging on. Good. It's a struggle, but I'll get through it. Woke up with some detox symptoms. Good. That's really good. Good morning, Rockstar Ruiz. How are you? Niece. Hey, Amy. Hey, Amy. We are on day 10, Amy. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh, niece, what day are you on? Everybody, if you're dropping into the comments now, drop a comment how many days you're on. I'm on day fill in the blank. Niece, one of the benefits of sticking through the cravings is that number one, they don't last. They don't last. And if you can stick through those cravings, those temptations of wanting to eat chewing food, but you've committed to doing a juice cleanse, and of course you're going to get cravings. Oh my God. If you didn't get cravings, I would be really questioning. Really? No cravings? How? Tell me your secret. But that is the fact, is that you're going to have cravings, right? What you do about that, how you address that emotional pull, oftentimes it's an emotional pull to eat, right? We have these emotional cravings. Sometimes we're not even aware of it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just have them. A craving comes up, oh, I want that. And we're just used to shoving it in our face without even thinking about it. But now, during a juice cleanse, you got to stop and think. And sometimes that can be really challenging because sometimes we find ourselves, tell me if you guys can relate to this. I do this sometimes. Sometimes we can find ourselves putting things in our mouth and just kind of going, checking out, checking out up here, checking out in here, checking out in here, because oftentimes we don't need that food. We don't need what we are craving. Oftentimes we are just craving it because it's a bad habit. I talked all about bad habits recently, right? As you guys know, if you guys have been watching my walking videos, yes, we all fall into bad habits from time to time. And that's okay. That's what calls us to be more aware. Niece, I want you to ask yourself something. What are these cravings here to strengthen within me? Anytime we have something in our life show up for us that is difficult, that is challenging, I want us to ask ourselves, what is this here to strengthen within me? in this moment, right here and now. That's all I have. I don't have to worry about, I got 30 more days to go on a 40-day juice cleanse. I don't have to think about, oh my God, I've screwed things up for my entire life. This isn't even going to work. You know, all of that kind of, you know, self-limiting thinking. Just stay in the moment. When you're in the middle of a craving, I want you to just stay in the moment. Feel the craving, feel the emotion that you're feeling. What is it that you're trying to stuff down emotionally? If it's a craving for sweets, if it's a craving for salty food, then you know kind of, you know, what's going on in your body. A craving for sweets means that you're probably filled up with yeast, right? You're probably candida heavy, and it's making you crave, that candida is making you crave that sweet food, that baked stuff, the pastry, the pasta, the grains, all of those complex carbohydrates. If you're craving salty food, then that's your adrenals speaking to you. Your adrenals are starting to balance out. And in the beginning of balancing out our systems, it goes a little wonky a little bit. You know, it gets a little bit like, whoa, okay, what's going on? The wake-up process can kind of make our levels fluctuate a little bit. And in the beginning, that can feel like anxiety. That can feel like salty food cravings. That can feel like burnout. Although burnout is usually because you've just killed your adrenal glands because you've been doing too much and not taking care of yourself, right? But if you can identify what are those things that you are craving, if you're craving a certain type of food, understand why that might be in your body, and then heal that part of yourself. Candida is causing you to crave more carbohydrates, more complex carbohydrates. So starve out the candida. Don't give it any more complex carbohydrates. Take your Parasite M by Dr. Robert Morse so that you can support your body herbally through those cravings. Okay? Make sense? Yeah. Now, if it's a craving just because you don't know why, you just want cooked food, like in your case, niece, to me, I think that is just an opportunity to practice a little bit more of this mental strength that this is calling you to experience. You know what I'm saying? Hi, everybody. I see all of your beautiful comments. Let's go through some of them. I hope that helps. What are your detox symptoms, niece? Let's hear it. And by the way, I'm super proud of you for working through the cravings. You messaged me, you reached out for help, you got through it, and you're keeping going. And you know what? Today is a new day. You're past, those cravings are gone. That craving period that you just experienced, it's over. You've dealt with it. You handled it. Moving on, moving forward. I do the same thing. I feel the same way. I had cravings for the salad that I made for Dali and Kaya and her friend who were over. You know? Woke up with a sore throat. Okay, good. 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 That is awesome. That is good. Waking up with detox symptoms is good in my books. That's what I came for. I came here to clean out my body. Good morning, Chrissy. Good morning, everyone, says Chrissy. I came here to clean out my body. So I'm going to expect detox symptoms to hit me. It's not always going to be there. I'm going to have periods where I feel completely fine, full of energy, happy, bright, elevated, electric. And then there are going to be other times when I'm going to feel like I've been hit by a detox train, because I have. And when I feel those things, I hold on, I buckle up, I put on an extra seat belt. You know, like those race car drivers have, the full-on harness. Oh, we're going to get bumpy in here. It's going to get fast. Buckle up, baby. And I ride it out because I know it doesn't ever last forever. These detox symptoms, they come and they go like waves on the ocean, like waves on the ocean, right? Lisa, hey Lisa, you're back. Good morning all. I'm on day 5 of eating all raw. I'm gonna ring some bells for you, Lisa. That is amazing. Oh my goodness, congratulations. How do you feel? How do you feel? Huge change, right, Lisa? From going from the standard American diet to this. It gets easier. It gets more delicious. It gets more delicious. Oh, I saw Cindy's question. Did you eat the salad? No. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you for the reminder that I had to finish a story there. Wait. Hey, Bettina. Bettina is here. Oh my goodness, Bettina. I think you're new to class and commenting. Hello, Bettina. Welcome to class. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad that you are here. A big, juicy detox class. Welcome for Bettina. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Did I eat the salad? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. But oh my goodness. You know what? Do you know what kept me from eating that salad? There's nothing wrong with the salad I made. It was delicious. It was all raw. It was a little bit high in fat, maybe from the dressing, just a little bit. But on a chewing food portion of our protocol, when we go back to chewing food, man, I'm going to be all over that salad. Too bad I just discovered this new version of that zucchini avocado salad to make it taste like something you would find sitting on the Mediterranean coast, the whatever coast in Greece, you know? Too bad I discovered that right before we started this juicy detox because, oh my God, the adjustments and the tweaks that I made to it, I put in some olives, I put in capers. Oh my God, the vinaigrette was just like to die for, to live for. And no, I didn't have it because I'm focused on where I want to go with this, man. I am down to probably as close to I'm at my ideal weight, actually. From my entire adult life, I've always wanted to be at this weight, except this weight is still inflamed. This weight still needs to reduce on the inflammation side. This body is still a little bit inflamed, but I'm doing it. And I thought, you know what? I did this a couple days ago, I don't know, 5 days ago or something. I had a couple bananas. Remember that, Cindy? I had a couple bananas. Hi, by the way, darling. I miss you. I sent you a message last night, but you didn't get it yet. But I started with a couple bananas one day, and then the next day I had a cucumber, like a big cucumber. I had a cucumber, I had some salad, and I had a fruit smoothie. Oh my God, it was so good though. It was so worth it. But what happened was that my inflammation went back to my previous new normal of 126, 125. And I went, oh, look at that. I just put back on those 3 pounds of inflammation that I just took off. Not because the food was inflaming, but because I wasn't pressing on the gas anymore. And I was like, Berns, come on, man. That's frustrating, but I took it as mental clarity. I took it as an opportunity to observe what happens in my body when I go back to chewing food, which I know for me, it just makes me normal out to that new benchmark, right? 150 used to be my benchmark when I started. Then 140 became my benchmark. It was hard to get down to that 150 to 140. That took me a while because my thyroids are shot. Right? But I just persevered. My thyroid is shot. I just persevered and I just kept going. And then I got down. So that was my new normal weight. Then I got down to 135 and I was like, oh my God, I did it. I cracked the 140s. What? I'm in the 130s now. Good. Not because it's just a number on a scale, but because it's a reflection of my inflammation in my body, right? Then when then I stabilized. That's where I stabilized for, I would say, most of the summer. And then in the fall, I pressed on the gas again with the grape fast, and I got my weight down to 125. And I was like, oh my God, this is so awesome. My inflammation is down. I'm feeling better. All right. And then I put back in chewing food, and I maintained that nice 125 new normal. This is how I like to tackle my inflammation goals, my weight loss goals. And then after 125, which was at the start of this cleanse, I started to go down. I was like, wow, this is easy. This is so easy now. started to go down, and then so I think I bounced up a little bit. Irrelevant. I bounced up a little bit, but then when I started the cleanse, I started to go down, and boom, 5 days down 4 pounds. I was like, awesome. Inflammation is going. This juice cleanse, this juice feast really works. And then I had some of that chewing food, and I went back up to my 125, and I was like, okay, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on, and I see what's necessary to do. I need to keep pressing on the gas, not get sidetracked by delicious raw salad that is completely legit, completely detox friendly still, but just not at the level of detox that I want. And I'm going to keep going, because to me, it's not worth it doing a juice cleanse and then cheating every day. Cheating in my books for my cleanse, not for your cleanse, for my cleanse. My cleanse, I want to have 100% juice, fruit juice, and no chewing food. So if I stray away from that, then I'm not getting the level of detoxification that I'm aiming for in my body. And that for me was the biggest thing, just to keep clear and focused in my mind. What is it that I'm trying to achieve with all of this? What am I doing? What is going to be the result if I have this clean yet chewing food when I'm going for more accelerated inflammation reduction, detoxification, right? So I stepped away. I made the salad, right? I tasted, after I mixed it all together, I licked the spoon to make sure that the seasoning was right, and I walked away. And I had more juice, and then I had some heel tea, and then I put my butt in bed so I wouldn't be thinking about, ooh, what else can I cheat on? I'm not doing that. So since, I think this is my 3rd day back 100% juice again, and my weight is back down to 122 now. And it's like, for my height, I'm 5'0", well, 5'1.5" inch, but let's round it down. I'm 5'1.5" of an inch. For my height, I should be about 105 to be inflammation free. I'm going for it. I don't know if I'll get there on this juice cleanse. I think I'll probably get to about 110 of inflammation down, and we'll see what happens after that. I don't know. But I'm excited, and I'm staying focused, and I'm not eating any salad. So thank you for asking. Let's see here. Niece says, I'm on day 10 as well. It's the little voice in my head, but I keep telling it to shut up and just drink juice. Exactly. That's what you got to do. It's like, yeah, shut the F up. I'm the one in control here, not you. Mind. I'm doing this. Shut up. You got me in this position in the first place. Ooh, I want to have that. My mind wants this. My mind wants that. I got to have this. I got to have that. No thinking, just shoving it in, right? And then thinking that you're okay with that, but we don't do that anymore, right? Sometimes you got to get assertive and firm with that monkey mind and tell it to shut the F up. We're done here. When you hear it talking, it's like, that's what we used to do in Trinidad. When you got this from somebody, when you were in a conversation with them and they did this to you, you were like, oh, hell, taking off my earrings. Did she just do that? Good morning. I did not sleep well last night. Oh, no, babe, I'm sorry. Woke up with puffiness around my left eye, stiffness in my neck. I did eat some cooked veggies last night. Oh, well, that's going to happen. My mother-in-law, maybe, what is close to be on the, somebody made a veggie curry the other day, so I had some last night. I think he put potatoes in it, though. Well, clarification that that's what it's going to do to you. And don't do that. Don't do that again, because you want to stay focused on your goal, right, Crystal? Yeah, we got goals up in here. Clementine juice. Oh man. Found clementine juice, found these big bags of clementines, bigger clementines and heavier bags than normal. $3.59 2 days ago. Yesterday I went back to Walmart, $5.95. Like, come on. What? Just because you know I'm coming back for more? Good morning, Terry. Cindy says, hey, Amy. Amy says, Cindy, girl. Yeah, hi again, Bettina. So good to have you here. Happy Friday, everyone. Amazing day today, full of energy. Had a lovely walk with my little girl. Awesome. Day 9 of juice and fresh fruit and vegetables. Awesome, babe. Awesome. How is Giovanna doing? Giovanna, she's not such a little girl anymore. She's a big girl. Hello, yes, I've been trying to get on time. Did it today. You are great. Yes, Bettina. Oh my goodness, so great to have you here. So great to have you here. I see all of your comments. I'm coming. Don't go anywhere. But Amanda, girl, love watching you every morning. It's been a crazy week. We will chat soon. Been making fresh juice and the kids are in love. Oh, that is amazing news, Amanda. Kids love fruit. Do you know that we are frugivores by nature? That's right. We were created by the divine to consume fruit for our main source of fuel. Incredible energy, incredible powerful for your kids to be getting on this with you as well. There's too much processed sugar in kids' foods these days. Like, you just look at it. So much dairy, so much crap. We're putting that stuff into our kids. So when we start taking that stuff out and putting in the good stuff, they naturally respond to it. We all do. We naturally go, wait a minute, wait. I can eat this and heal myself? Come on now. It's amazing, right? I've been doing juice with eating fresh fruits and a little veggies here and there. Baby steps. Amanda, those are big steps, girl. Those are big steps. Really, really proud of you. Proud of you. Proud of you. Happy Friday, Sharon. How are you, darling? So good to see you in class. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. I skipped over. Lisa says, I have a headache, runny nose, and excited to keep watching and keep going. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, Amanda, thank you, babe. You know that means a lot coming from you, eh? You know that. I respect and love you so much. You're so amazing. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I do. Yeah, so these symptoms that you're experiencing, Lisa, awesome. Keep going. Keep going. Lisa says, hi, Duda. I love all of the greetings in the class. Rockstar says, hey, Duda. Cindy says, hey, Duda. Duda. Good morning, Doris. How are you? Good morning, Berns. I'm amazed to be on day 10. All fruit juices, no eating or nibbling. I don't have a scale, but I can see weight loss. You can see it. You can feel it, right? Your skin starts to tighten up. You just start feeling more energetic. Weight loss is, although I just talked about it like extensively, it's just that that's always been one of my biggest things because I've always been struggling with my weight. You guys saw my pictures from last June, right? On my Facebook post. Like, that's some crazy stuff. That's legit what I look like. I wonder if I can bring that up here. Let me see if I can find that picture in my photo album here. Excuse me, and bring that up while we chat. Good morning, Berns. I'm amazed to be on day 10. Yes. Incredible how far you can go with this when you do it in this format with a class behind you, with the daily inspiration, daily encouragement, daily tricks to kind of navigate your way through things that you otherwise would not have been able to figure out on your own. So I'm really, really glad to hear that, Doris. You're changing your life, babe. You're changing your life. All fruit juices, no eating or nibbling. I don't have a scale, but I can see the weight loss. Yes. Okay, let me see if I can find. I posted a little while ago my my progress pictures. You guys remember that, right? On it wasn't that far back. Where is it? On Facebook, I posted this. Where are they? I don't know if they've synced to my Aparoo over here. They should have. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull this up. I want to show you Again, this is a vulnerability thing. Be gentle. Be gentle. Which one shall I show you? I'll show you. Oh, cancel, not that one, this one. Downloading from iCloud. So yeah, although I spoke kind of extensively on the weight issue, that's just one of the measurements of your success, right? That is just one measure of success. Okay, is it downloaded or not? There we go. It's always awkward. It's always uncomfortable just even looking at the pictures because I still can't see myself clearly. Okay, so this is what this was my weight loss so far on this journey. Whoops, sorry, Judy. Hold on a second. I'm coming back to you, babe. Okay, Doris, and everybody, on the left here, this side over here, I'm 150 pounds, probably a little bit over that. Yeah, that was me last June. Yeah. Embarrassed. I was embarrassed. But that's just one measurement, and it does work for this, guys. It's because all of that weight was excess inflammation in the body. Crazy. Good morning again, Sharon. Hope you're all keeping well. Yes, indeed. I have a big bowl of berries to feast on, melons to eat tonight. Nice. That is such a beautiful cleanse, my darling. Love it. Berries are the way. Right, Dottie? Dottie just walked by. Good morning, Janelle. How are you? Oh, I read that one again. Sorry. Yes, indeed. Happy Friday. It's Friday. Do you guys have any big plans for the weekend? Let me know in the comments. Anybody traveling anywhere? We were thinking of going to have a quick little drive-through cottage country where we want to buy our piece of land to build our dream home. But I don't know, we might do that next weekend instead. Hi, Judy. How are you? So good to see you here, cuz. Giovanna is really well. Thank you for asking. She will always be my little girl. I know, I totally hear you. Loved your video. I'm so glad you are taking time for yourself. You need it big time. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, I posted, if anybody has not, if you haven't seen the walking videos as yet, they're really, really good. I'm actually, it's my, my creative outlet so that I can continue to have my creative energy and juices flowing so that you guys can benefit, but also so that Dali and I can create some more incredible dream come true situations in our life. What I'm finding is that they're really a way for me to process and go through, my journey on my personal and spiritual growth and my growth as a teacher with you guys, my growth as a student with you guys. I'm a student as much as you guys are. So yeah, those videos have been really, really good. The last couple have been dealing with burnout. I didn't realize that the download that I was getting for a student who asked in class, by the way, if you are here and you're that student that asked in class about how to deal with burnout, can you let me know? Sharon, was that you, babe? Was that you? Oh my gosh, I referenced that in the video I shot last night. So what I'm doing is I'm shooting the video the day before I upload it so that it gives me a nice relaxed time to let the creativity flow, because I was finding before, again, tweaking and modifying and seeing where's the smoothest path down this river. And what I found was that I really enjoy shooting the video today, feeling it, getting in the vibe of it, finding the right music for it, doing the right editing for it, and then uploading it the following day so that it's not super rushed. You know what I mean? It wasn't you, Sharon. I can't remember who said that. But that's my process. That's why I'm doing them. And what I'm finding is that there are things that I'm downloading for myself when I'm thinking, oh, somebody brought up burnout in class. That's a great topic. I can relate to that. I burnt myself out. That's what ended me up with cancer 11 years ago. 3 months later, my marriage of 30 years was over. Moving back to Canada from California. To be a single mom and to start, I burnt out big time. And I knew the minute that the burnout was pretty much sealed was the day before my cancer diagnosis. I threw my arms up in the air, my hands up in the air. Throw your hands up in the air. Like, just don't care. No, it wasn't that kind of thing. It was like throw my hands up in the air and screamed out loud, I hate this. Like, screamed it at the top of my lungs. And I was like it literally came from here. I'm not lying. It came from right here, and it just erupted out of me. And I realized, oh, that was scary. That wasn't cool, because I said that about my beautiful brand, my business that I had grown and built and loved and was passionate about, and that I spent 28 hours a day working on. You know what I'm saying? If I was awake, I was thinking about passion fruit designs. If I was sleeping, I was thinking about passion fruit designs. The first thing that I thought of when I opened my eyes in the morning, passion fruit designs. And while that was great and the energy was flowing and the money was flowing and the service that I was in was flowing, my connection with the bikini clients was amazing. My reputation in the industry as a whole amongst significant people in the fitness industry was amazing. But I was struggling with my weight. I was eating my emotions. I was eating all kinds of crappy food. I was not really connected with my children, in particular my older daughter, who later on, years down the road, I would realize, holy crap, I dropped the ball big time. I wasn't really here for her. Even though I was working at home, I wasn't there for her. I wasn't present for her. And she suffered for it. And I feel really, really bad about that. Now, I know everybody has their own path and everybody has their own. I know I wasn't a neglectful parent, but maybe a little bit in some areas. Who am I kidding? Like, I'm not, no. You know, I took on too much and I didn't know when to say no. I didn't know when to stop. And I am not burnt out now. Do I look burnt out? I'm not burnt out. I can't fake shit either, you guys. I'm not good with that. I don't play those games. I'm not burnt out, but in getting that download for that other student about burnout, and when I came back home and I was editing the video, because when I'm on the walk itself, I'm not in my thinking brain. I put my thinking brain to sleep and I just allow whatever blocks of thought I have flowing through me to flow through me. That's how I do it. And when I came home and I edited that video and I watched it over and over and over, as I do when I do my edits, because, it takes a while, it hit me. I was like, oh, shoot, this is for me. This might be for that student, and this might be for other people in the class, and it might be for so-and-so's partner who legit I was thinking of in the moment as well. I think of everybody who this has to deal with and who can benefit from this, and what would I say to them if we were just on a walk in my backyard? What would I say to them, But when I came home and I rewatched it, I realized that, I'm headed back. I'm on a fast track right back to burnout again, because I know myself and I could see the pattern in myself re-emerging, working too hard, thinking that if I don't keep up a pace that I have set, that I'm going to backslide, that I'm going to lose my loyal, beautiful class members here, that I'm going to offend anybody, that I'm going to let people down. And what do instead? I do more. That's my tendency. More, more, more. More, 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 more. And it's really tricky because for me, it's easy to flow this energy. Some people were like, wow, I was wondering when this would stop, or I was wondering how long you could keep this up. I could keep this up for years, folks. I know myself. I know I did passion fruit designs the first 4 years. It was during my last 4 years of teaching. I taught full time, and I came home and I built my bikini business. I got about 3 hours of sleep doing that until I went to my doctor. Amazing, beautiful man, beautiful doctor. I went to my doctor and I said, hey, I think I need a brain scan. And he said, why do you think you need a brain scan? This is 15 years ago, not now. I went to my doctor 15 years ago and I said, hey, I think I need a brain scan. He's like, why do you think you need a brain scan? I said, because I keep getting these massive migraine cluster headaches, like Monday, Tuesday, half of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, like cluster migraine headaches. And I was like, I think I have a brain tumor. I think you need to check that out. And he said, I know exactly what's wrong with you. You don't need a brain scan. I said, you do? What is it? He said, you're burning the candle at both ends. You need to make a decision. You need to choose which one you're going to do, because he knew about my businesses. He knew about my business. He knew about my teaching. And at that time we had just moved. It was shortly after we moved back into the city, closer to the city from the country. So I've been down this road, you know, of doing a lot and being able to maintain that energy. And when he told me that, when he said, you need to choose which one you're going to do because you're just burning the candles at both ends and it's catching up with you, that's when I decided to do my bikini design business full time. And when I did that, I mean, I worked the same amount of hours. I wasn't really present for my family. You know, my health, which was never great in the first place, I started to gain more and more and more and more weight, right? Acid. I could do this for a long time. I could keep up the pace. I could totally do it. But that is the trap of it. That's the trap in having high energy from the fruits, because that's a thing. We heard Dr. Morse talk about that, how he had unbounded, like boundless energy, that he even in his presence, people would even have out of body experiences just by being in his presence because of the energetic amplitude that he emanated from his being because of the fruits. That's when he decided that, oh, I got to step this back. This is too much for a lot of people. I got to step this back. Wanda, babe, I have been thinking about you on this topic because you have been here before. By the way, hello, mama. Look at your picture. Excuse me. Wanda's got a new profile picture, folks. Right, Wanda? You've been here where you've helped hundreds of people heal themselves doing this work, and in the process you forget yourself in the work. Well, I am smart like you are, Wanda, and we have come to realize that if you continue to keep up a certain pace at the expense of your own energy, at the expense of the time and the availability that you have for your own family, at the expense of doing your laundry, little things like that, at the expense of creative pursuits, if you do that on a long-term basis, you're going to burn out. That's the recipe. Neglect yourself, neglect your family, be too single-minded and too focused on the thing that you might love and that you might be really good at and that you might really flow your energy powerfully through. Again, that is the trap of it, because eventually you stop taking care of what you're putting in your body. You stop taking care of getting outside for your workouts, for your exercise. You stop connecting with your family. You start gaining weight. You start becoming more acidic. And bam, you are on your back recovering from open abdominal surgery for 6 weeks. Going, what the freak just happened? What the freak just happened was the universe hitting you upside the head with a 2x4. That's what I refer to as the upside the head with a 2x4. And I did not want to, I saw the signs. Here's Berns. 6, sometimes 8 hours of teaching a day, loving it, saying, well, hey, a lot of people out here work 8 hours a day. What's the big deal? It's not the same kind of work. When you're flowing that energy, when you're helping people, when you're on your feet that whole time, that's going to catch up with me. And I recognize that. And that's when I decided, okay, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep it up without my health and my family life becoming in jeopardy. And by the way, little sidebar, the impromptu conversations, the connections, uh, the presence that I have been able to be in Kaya and Dali's life since I have gone to teaching once a day, these 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time classes, which will remain. They will remain. But the time that has allowed me to pour into them and to just be here, not being filming class when Kaya comes down and goes, oh, well, great, I can't talk to mom now because, she's in the middle of class. And you guys know she would sometimes say, I need to talk to you. And sometimes I'd be like, hold on a second, class. I'd pause my microphone and I would help her. But my attention wasn't 100% focused on her. It was like, okay, hurry up, tell me, because, the class is waiting. That kind of energy. I don't want to bring that into my daughter's life. I don't want to make the same mistake that I made the first time around of not being present for her at all times. Not at all times, because she doesn't need me at all times, but So that's why I decided to listen to the advice, to listen to my own advice, and to stop over functioning and stop overworking and stop thinking that you guys are going to be mad at me and that you're going to miss me so much that it's going to have a negative impact on your life. That is a lot of pressure for one girl to take on, and I'm not taking that pressure on. That's on you. If you feel like that, I'm so sorry. I love you. You freaking know that. If you don't know that by now, then I'm out. I tap out. If you don't know already how much I love you guys, then I tap out. But there comes a time when we all have to do this. So ask yourself, if you're having a really hard time with me saying no to 3 times a day classes and only coming on live for 1 or 2 hours in the morning, if you're having a really hard time with that, then I want you to really look at that, because 10 to 1, chances are 10 chances to 1, 10 to 1, you're like that too. You overfunction. You give too much of yourself. You cannot say no. You don't want to say no because you're afraid of what love is going to be lost between you and that person you say no to. Big time challenge. I struggled with this. I've been struggling with this decision for a good month, come to think of it. Loving the energy of the classes, loving every minute spent with you guys. I so do. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm not lying about that at all. I don't lie. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm too lazy to keep up with lies. You know what I'm saying? What lie did I tell that group? What did I tell that group? Which story am I having to keep straight? No, I can't do it. So I ask you, if you have a really big problem with that, then you need to look at what is this bringing up for you that you have to deal with in yourself. Do you overfunction? Are you very prone to not saying no to anybody? Oh, you want my elbow? Here's my elbow. Oh, you're going to take up to my armpit? No problem. Here you go. You want my shoulder too? You know what I'm saying? Learn how to scale back. Learn how to do it in a caring, compassionate way, Learn how to give to yourself, because if you don't pour into your own cup, you got nothing to give to anybody else. When that resource is done and dry, what are you going to give to anybody else? You got nothing. Selfishness is a real benefit in our lives, guys. We need to be selfish. We need to think of ourselves more than we think of other people. Because if you can do that, you always have boundless energy, boundless love, boundless inspiration to give to other people, boundless amounts of you. But if you do not do that, you're going to pay the price. And the last time I paid the price for this, it was a pretty big price. It was a price in all areas of my life, and I'm not willing to do that anymore. Yeah. What did Dali say about your burnout? I'm not burnt out. He knows that first and foremost. Is he happy about you not doing long classes? It doesn't matter to him. He wants me to do whatever I want to do that makes me happy. That's the beautiful thing about Dali and my relationship with him. If I was still doing long classes all throughout the day, he'd be like, awesome, how was class today? Was it great? Did you enjoy it? Perfect. He loves that. He loves that. And he also loves that I'm honoring and respecting myself so that I don't get burnt out because, you know, that's not where it's at. That's not where it's at. I'm going to go back and check out the other comments up above too, but since I'm on this topic, I want to just talk about these topics as they're coming up. Balance is so key, says Wanda, in this lifestyle when helping others. I've had to find out the hard way. When you're helping people, we don't realize how much energy we give to each person while helping them. Yeah. It's amazing. It really is amazing. It's an amazing process. I love it. I like you, Wanda, get so much energy from helping other people, right? But it is taxing. It does take our own, you know what it is for me? It's not that it's taxing or that I feel depleted with my energy. It's that I don't have time to do the other things that I really want to be focused on, like my daughter, like my man, like my other daughter, like my creative pursuits, like building this dream house. I wanted to have this house ready to put on the market this weekend. Haven't cleaned anything as yet. That's the Berns, right? I I need to make time for things. I need to make time for things. Yeah. And for me, the energy flows really easily because I'm drinking so much of this powerful, straight up energy source, right? My meditation practice is going great. Get a lot of energy flowing that way. And I've perfected, I think, how to step outside of myself and not block my energy flow while I'm flowing this information in class for you guys. But the demands outside of class time also are there. I want to develop new courses for you guys. I want to develop new cooking videos for you guys. I want to develop a new subscription service for you guys so that those of you who want more one-on-one time with me can have that in another group setting down the road, you know. I want to do more posts. I don't like that my news feed is only video content, but it takes a good, you guys don't realize this, but to post a good solid power post on my social media and to stay engaged with the comments and the questions and the shares and the everything takes a good solid hour just to post it and to have that initial engagement, to craft it, to get the right photos, to convey the right story. That takes a good hour of time. And then time afterwards as well to continue the conversation. You know, I want to do more of that. I want to put out my digital planner for you guys. Oh my gosh, but make it for a juicing lifestyle, a juicing digital planner. The planner is already all done up in my iPad. I'm not even kidding you. I will show you. The whole thing is done up. Where is my... The whole digital planner is already done up. I worked on this coming up to a year and a half ago now. Like for real. Come on. So like I've got a daily planner, daily time slot planner, you know, like this. Digitally so that you can come in and just use it right in a GoodNote, an app called GoodNotes, and you know, track your progress in all different areas, your meditation work. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you guys. I got something I want to show you because this is what it's going to be based on. Anyhow, I'll show you that later. I'll show you that later, right? Just suffice it to say that there's going to be a lot of really beautiful creative stuff coming, and I need time to do all of that stuff as well. You know, it's Burns has a lot of stuff in mind for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Dawn and Ron. So no more cooking in the kitchen with Burns? I didn't say that. What you talking about, Willis? No, we're gonna have some more cooking with cooking in the kitchen with Burns. Absolutely, we are going to, and I'm working on that. Like I said, that might be part of a subscription-based service that we do here. Yeah, yeah, why not, right? Why not? We'll see. Hey, Deepika, thank you for sharing your life journey. So inspiring. You're amazing. Thank you, babe. I share it because I hope that it will help some of you in the process of figuring yourselves out, you know? Thanks, Dawn. Glad that you are finding your personal groove. The past 6 months have been all about channeling my energy appropriately. It's a beautiful thing. Yes, so you're in the process as well. And your energy is flowing. Babe, you are doing an amazing job. Ron, wow. Really excited for you guys on your journey too, Dawn. Kristen says, oh, I love helping others too. I've gotten burnt out though. It's hard counseling people who are suicidal. I still answer the phone when they call. I just learned not to let it rule my life. Yeah, you gotta. You know, have to learn a certain amount of detachment. A certain amount of detachment. I was talking about this with, and I think that's going to be one of my, thanks, Amanda. Thank you so much, sweetie. Amanda said, oh, it's mutual. Thank you. I love you so much. I want to talk a little bit in some upcoming videos. Hold on one second. I'm just making sure I'm at the right spot in my comments here. Okay, we're right there. All right. I want to start looking into the topic of detachment. Yeah. I've been in some conversations back and forth with somebody on Facebook Messenger who reached out and is very concerned because now his daughter has breast cancer, and you know she's not interested in this path. She's interested in the medical model path. And, you know, that she's on her own path. There's nothing you can do. He wanted me to have a conversation with her. Did I talk about this yesterday, or was I just telling Dali? Wanted me to jump on a call and have a conversation with her, and I said, well, what about? I don't have a lot of time on my hands. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a lot of time to just jump on a random phone call with somebody. He said, oh, she has breast cancer. I said, well, and what are her thoughts? What does she want to do? Is she interested in this or not? No, she doesn't believe it's a thing. And I said, well, then I'm not interested in talking to her, honey. You know, you gotta understand that everybody's on their own path. Not everybody is ready to hear this information. Not everybody is willing and ready to believe this information. And certainly not everybody is willing to do it. It's not a lot easier to medical care, or if you want to call care. It's easier to follow the medical model approach. Easier. Pills, go in for surgery. That's easier sometimes than doing the protocol. Number one is spending it out. Number two, not overthink the process, not keep jumping in and actually work. I froze it. Hey, just plug these in properly again. See if I get out of here. Let me know if you can hear me, if it's back on. This happens this time is okay. Am I back on? Okay, good. All right. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you see me now? Yes, okay, I think we can see. Sound is a little bit weird and you're buffering. Okay, well, we might make this the end of class for today then. How about now, Amy? Yeah, it's weird over here. We can see sound is a little bit weird and you're buffering. Okay, well, we might make this the end. Oh, I think it's all right. It's a little bit buffery. Sound is good now? Okay. All right. So yeah, so I was talking about detachment. So he was, you know, he's freaking out because his daughter does not want to have anything to do with a natural approach to healing her body. She's more under the like she's more wanting to do what the doctors want her to do. Can you still hear me now, Amy? Is it good? I still have 24 people in here, so I will assume that we are good. Yes? Awesome. Okay, good. So we were talking, I was trying to let him know that, hey, listen, it's your daughter's path. That's what she is choosing to do. I mean, I understand. I understand. We want our children to be healthy. We want our children to, you can hear me now, niece? Awesome. We want our children, to not be sick. We want our children to be healthy. We want anybody that we love, really. We don't want to see anybody suffer. I have a lot of people in my life that could really use what I'm doing over here. They're not interested. When they're interested, I'll know, right, Judy? My cousin Judy is here. When I didn't go knocking on Judy's door and say, "Hey, you should really try this. Like, this will really help you." I'm not doing that. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in in convincing you that it is the path that you should take. Maybe it's not the path that they should take. I'm not for me to decide. What I do is I speak to the heavens buddy who is willing to open to different ability. Right? I'm not interested in trying to convince anybody. They should do something that they're convinced is not going to be the thing that they need. There's a lot of things that I've heard over the course of a diagnosis of cancer. Dead cells, just dead damage to shell. That's all it is. That I have put in my body because I need the acid that causes my body to grow, get a growth. I'm frozen and like an alien. No. Amy. Hi. Yeah, I would agree, Amy. I also think is for class. You know, class is over. Class is over. Love you guys so much. I don't know if it's coming through right now. Connecting. It's most closer to your wife. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sign off. Huh? Is it back? It doesn't seem like it's back. I have no idea what to do. I have no idea what to do, but suffice it to say that use this. Just refresh this one now. Okay, at least I can see the comment up there. So what I'm going to do is I will just have to sign off. Is it working? No, it's not. It's frozen. Oh, poop. Oh, poop. Oh, well, it's all good. Bye, Amy. Mwah, mwah, mwah. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, it's up now, but wait, I could hear you though. Okay, you could hear me during all of that. Okay, I see it. It's working here on my side for a minute. So I do apologize for that, guys. Remember when we used to have all of those kind of problems in the beginning? Remember that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, listen, I'm going to tune out. I'm going to sign off. Check for my latest video that I'm going to drop on my YouTube, and I'll share it here on Facebook. Check for that in a couple of hours. I really love it. It's coming out beautifully. And I will see you guys all very soon. I love you all so much. I'm sorry about the messed up end of class there, but oh well. Mwah. I love you.